Don't slow roll me if you get quad fours, man.
You folded king, king, jack, jack?
Still go, even when there's no
What the fuck?
Still go. I never
You owe me $350. Your money should be in there too.
Hey guys, Anthony here. I wanted to thank everyone for their patience. I know I haven't had a live content vlog in a few weeks now. This one's going to be a little bit longer than usual, so I appreciate your patience. I hope you enjoy it. Before we get into it, I just want to thank the viewers. We're going to be doing a 1,000 chip giveaway at Club GG, the KFG Club. 1,000 chips up for grabs. There's got to be 4 winners. First place, 500 chips. Second, 250. Third, 150. And fourth, 100. It's going to be a play from, let me look at my dates here on my screen because I got my notes and I can't memorize everything. Monday, May 19th through Sunday, June 1st. Every 200 hands you play in ring games, tournaments don't count. Tournament hands do not count. Just the ring games. Every 200 hands is going to get you an entry. The more hands you play, the more entries you get, the better chance of winning. And then on Wednesday, June 4th, I'll be going live on YouTube to pick a winner. 2 p.m. Central Time. I'm sorry, to pick all the winners. So we will have the Wheel of Jeezus, which we did before, spinning live for everyone to see. And if you win a prize, obviously, I'm going to take your names or your entries out of that and spin it again for the others so that everyone has a chance to win and one person doesn't win every single prize. But anyway, really excited about that. 1,000 chips up for grabs. If you guys haven't been playing on the KFG Club, I'm telling you, man, they recently got the Bad Beat jackpot up over 600,000. Biggest it's ever been. It's been hit twice since then. Right now, it still stands at over 500,000 in chips. I want to say Pot Limit Omaha 5. I'll put the graphic up on the screen. But that's what it's hit the past couple of times. Even at the lowest stake, when it's up over 600,000, first place got over 50,000 chips. It's fucking nuts, man. Like 10 cent, 20 cent. It's crazy. So I'm still out there trying to hit it. I'm still going to be putting out that content. But anyway, I've rambled enough. If you aren't part of the KFG Club already and you want to join, information will be in the description box down below. Anyway, let's get into some hands. We're playing 125 PLO at the Lodge in Austin, Texas. There's one limper, and in the cutoff, I looked down at ace queen, jack 7, suited in hearts to my queen. I pot it to 20.
Pot.
20.
All right, there's one limper. We make it 20. The button can't help himself. He has to call. These damn fucking kids, these millennials, these zoomers. All right, both blinds call in, the limper calls. It's just me and the winners. Here we go. Flop them dead. That's me.
The flop comes 9-7-6 with 2 clubs. We do not flop anyone dead, unfortunately.
I said that's me. You're making me look bad on my channel.
Oh my.
Yeah. All right. All right. This crazy maniac over here. That's 75. I'm gonna fold. Let's live vicariously. There we go. Somebody will punish him. You handle my light work, sir. All right. Here we go. There we go. Heads up. All the cheddar. I get 10% because I started this with my stupid raise. All right. Turn is a 10 of clubs. Let's check it around. Now that they got me out there checking it down. And then a queen of spades on the river. That's some bullshit, right?
2 pairs.
Oh, it's sevens. We got the straight.
I got
Straight to the queen. Look at, he had deuces in his hand. Look at this.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, that's good for the game. I like it. The $10 straddle is on. There's one caller, and in middle position, I call holding ace 7, 6, 5, double suited in spades and clubs. 3 players call behind, including the small blind. The big blind checks his option, the straddle checks, and we go 7 ways to a flop of queen 5-3 with 2 spades. I flop the nut flush draw, middle pair, and a gut shot straight draw, and this isn't really a flop that should hit many other players all that hard. When it checks to me at an ounce pot, betting $70. You could bet a little bit less as well. The button and small blind both call though, so why not? Ballooning this pot to $280. The turn is the 8 of clubs, which now gives me an open-ended straight draw to go with my flush draw.
Good luck all in. Thanks, guys.
Take the $4 back. Take the $4 back. For gas.
For gas.
The river falls the queen of diamonds. And now the button bets 75, pushing the small blind out and turning over queen 10, 3 deuce with 3 clubs. Looking at the equities on the flop, against just his hand, I have close to 57% equity. On the turn, he becomes a slight favorite with around 53% equity. Well, at least I saved that $4 for gas money. Time to reload.
I got too many outs. I had too many outs. Flush draw, straight draw. For the vlog. Turn 2 pair. You flop 2 pair.
It's a 9-handed double board bomb pot, and under the gun I'm dealt 8-5, 5 deuce, suited in diamonds to my 8. The flops come out Jack 4 deuce rainbow and 7-4-3 with 2 diamonds. It's checked around, with the turns falling the 7 of spades and the deuce of clubs. Once again, it's checked all the way around.
A gut shot's better than a nut shot, bitches.
The rivers fall the king of hearts and the 6 of spades, giving me the nut straight on the bottom board. When it checks to me, I bet my last 130 all in, and I get 2 calls.
I've got the nuts with 5-8, and then I got a pair of 5s.
My opponent shows a set of jacks to win the other board.
Thank you.
The $20 straddle is on, it folds to me, and in the small blind, I look down at the single-suited, double-paired beauty, ace-ace, 9-9. I expect if I just call, one of the straddles will take their option, so I just call, hoping to be able to back raise it all in. The big blind folds. The first straddle doesn't realize there's a second straddle and tries to raise.
He double straddle. Alright, so the other guy was trying to raise on his $10 straddle, but he winds up just calling the $20 straddle calls.
Unfortunately, this seems to stop the second straddle from taking their option, so we're going 3 ways to a flop with me out of position.
Poker Jesus about to nut all over this bitch.
The flop falls ace-ace queen, giving me flopped fucking quads. While that feels great, I have no idea how the hell I can hope to get paid out of position with this hand. The flop gets checked around. We see a turn of the 4 of clubs. Well, there we go. The original straddler bets 50, almost a pot-sized bet.
If I show what you fold? If I show what you fold?
Look how much you have left.
Why you gotta stack shame me, man?
The reason I'm showing you all this verbal back and forth is that this is one of the ways I get tells off of some of my opponents. Obviously, you and I both know I'm not worried about anything at this point with a lock on the hand, but I like to test my tools from time to time. A lot of players like to say, if I fold, will you show? I prefer to say, if I show, will you fold? It catches my opponents off guard as they process what they were expecting to hear and what was really said. When they respond, you can often get a reliable tell-off of them. In this instance, if you rewind back and listen to his giggle, it sounds forced, not genuine. Oftentimes when someone responds after I ask this, if the response appears relaxed and natural, I know that in their mind, they're comfortable with their hand strength. This can allow me to make a tough fold in spots where I'm likely beat, but if their response feels forced and not natural, now I know they aren't too comfortable with the situation and their hand. It can allow me to make a hero call lighter than I might normally, or even to run a bluff and push them off a better hand. I obviously just call, and we go to the river, which is the Jack of Spades. I feel like my only option here is to check and hope he continues bluffing. If I lead here, it just looks insanely strong. Unfortunately, he doesn't have enough to bet himself, and he checks it back.
I check. I don't have an ace. I think yes, you showed he would fold. Yeah.
I didn't say I was going to show those too. I might show the pair of 9s. All right, one for the good guys. High hand, table 4, high hand. I flopped it.
Good hand.
I flopped quads. Where's my $500? This is bullshit. They would have paid me a TCH.
KFG Poker Club, with massive bad beat payouts, poker tournaments with 4, 5, and 6-figure guarantees, and tons of cash games from 10 and 20 cents up to $5, $10. Everything from Hold'em to 4, 5, and 6 card Omaha, high and high-low. Follow the instructions on screen to join today. After one limper, I'm in the cutoff, and I come along with ace-king, jack-9 suited in spades to my ace. You can also raise in the spot as well. With both blinds in the mix, we take a flop 4-handed, which falls 9-3 deuce with 2 hearts. The small blind leads for the full pot of 20, and when it folds to me, I make a pretty pretty loose call with just top pair, top kicker. I do have position on my opponent, and I have the naked king of hearts, so there's potential on a later straight as the board texture changes that I might be able to make a play at the pot.
How you like me now, bitches?
The turn is the ace of clubs, now giving me top 2 pair. My opponent doesn't let off the gas, betting 50. I make the call, intent on letting him hang himself. The river pairs the 3 with the 3 of hearts, the wrong card pairing and the front door flush coming in. And still the small blind doesn't slow down, leading for 75. I go into the tank.
If I show what you fold?
I show what you hold.
Probably.
After hearing and seeing my opponent's response, I believe he feels very comfortable in this spot, and I wind up making the laydown face up. Fortunately, this encourages him to show.
Right back to you.
Quad threes, yeah. Nice hand, nice hand. Shows me the quad threes. I'm glad I didn't make the flush.
Playing a double board bomb pot, I'm in the small blind holding the very janky king 8 4 deuce with 3 clubs to my 8.
Hold my wine, bitches!
The boards come out 8-4-3 rainbow and king 7-4 with 2 clubs. I flop 2 pair on each board, plus a weak flush draw on the bottom one. Given my stack size and the board texture, I'm going to do a lot better heads up than against the field, so I potted for 105, committing myself to the hand. Unfortunately, I pick up 2 callers.
I only wanted 1 customer.
The turns are the 5 of diamonds and the 2 of spades, but with only 155 remaining in my stack and 420 out there, it's going in.
Good luck, all in. You can eat. All you can eat, baby. Call if you hate money.
One of my opponents goes deep into the tank, eventually settling on a fold. The button makes the call.
I got 2 pair, 2 pair. All right, 9 diamonds.
Got 2
Ace
pair
of
and a
spades.
straight.
Oh, it gets there on the river on me.
7, and then
Ace is up.
7.
I have almost a flush. I get scooped, right? Yeah. Hiya.
2 players have limped in, and now another raises to 15, a small little juicer raise. The small blind folds, and in the big blind, I look down at the very pretty ace queen 10-10 double suited in spades and diamonds. I call, and both limpers call.
All right, he can't beat all of us, guys. We got him right where he wants us.
The flop falls Jack 8-5 rainbow. One of the limpers leads for a pot-sized bet of 65.
You have to do like something fun, you know? You just cannot say like that, man. No people like it. You know?
Something fun?
Some shit.
But people see me losing and getting screwed by
Talk about it. Do 210, you have to say something.
2 outers on the river.
Come on, man.
Why, I edited afterwards. I edited afterwards. Yeah. Well, no, I don't say that anymore, but no, I do the narration afterwards, so I can add it all kinds of fun. Don't suck the dealers.
You just say like something normal, man. People don't know what to do to something normal like that, man.
All right, I'll have you come over to my studio and you can do the narration.
Hey,
What's going on?
It folds to me in the hijack, and I look down at ace 10 5-4 double suited in hearts and diamonds. I've limped in, and now the button raises to 20. The small blind folds, the big blind calls.
All right, I won't leave you alone with them.
We go 3 ways to a flop of ace 6-3 rainbow, giving me top pair and a straight draw. The big blind checks, and I try to go for the check raise, but unfortunately the original raiser checks it back.
Poker Jeezy in the heezy, keeping it sleazy.
The turn falls the 10 of spades, giving me top 2 pair. When it checks to me, I bet the pot of 65.
Oh, we're getting looked up. We're in trouble. I need some help. Original raiser calls, and now the blind calls as well. Fuck!
Poker Jeezus about to nut all over this bitch.
The river falls the 7 of hearts. The big blind checks, and in the moment, it doesn't even register that I've made the nut straight. I was so focused on my 2 pair and thinking my only straight out was a deuce, I make the mistake of checking it back, and the original raiser does as well.
Ace is up. Oh no, straight. I got straight. I'm sorry. I wasn't even thinking about the 7. I was thinking about the deuce. Ace is up was good though too, right?
Way to earn the minimum, asshole.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
For expert commentary.
How dare you, sir? Thank you, sir.
Edit that in post.
Yeah.
So this is a bomb pot that I wound up folding in, but I just wanted to show the tail end of it just for the commentary.
Ace 10 what?
Ace 10 straight right there. Oh my god, you just scared.
Wait. How does he scoop?
King 9 in the bottom.
Oh, King 9. I didn't see. I didn't see the straight. Sorry. I thought all you like. Shut up, you. I thought he only had 9s.
The hijack limps in, the small blind completes, and in the big blind I look down at ace, king, queen 6, rainbow. I come along, and the flop falls king 7, 6, rainbow. When it checks to me, I flop top and bottom pair, but there are lots of bad turn cards that can bring in straights, so I lead for 15.
Flop is the spades, 7 of hearts, 6 of clubs, small blind checks.
How
We got
come the bet?
25.
We all have $15 in there. They say 25.
15.
All right, the maniac calls.
Go ahead. Keep talking to your phone. Don't worry. Keep talking.
Heads up.
There's
Turn
really
is
good
a
card for me.
4 of diamonds. I'll check if it's a good card for him.
45.
He bets 45. We call. River is a queen of hearts. We check. King 4, no good.
You so lucky.
I had kings and 6s already.
You did?
Yeah. Yeah, kings and 4s. Thank you.
Thank you.
Two players have limped in, and in the hijack I look down at 10, 9, 8 deuce, double suited in spades and hearts. Not a great hand, given I have a 2 as a dangler, but my other cards are coordinated, I'm in a later position, so I'll try to see a cheap flop. The button and small blind call, the big blind folds, and we are going 5 ways to a flop, which comes queen jack 5 rainbow. One player leads for 20. There is one call, and I opt to call as well. Yeah, I have the bottom end of the straight draw in this spot, which isn't ideal, and not all of my outs are nutted, but I also have position on my opponents and some backdoor possibilities as well with spades. The button calls, the small blind folds, and we are going 4 ways to a turn.
I work in mysterious ways, bitches.
The turn falls the 9 of diamonds, giving me the second nut straight. However, if someone had king 10 and it called on the flop, they've got me drawing to at best a chop. And calling with king 10 on that flop is certainly a reasonable possibility. It checks to me, and I think I make a mistake here by checking. 2 of my 3 opponents have checked this turn. In retrospect, I think we should be betting anywhere from half to a third of the pot. However, like a scared little bitch, I check it back, and the button does as well.
No, not again.
And the river comes the ace of diamonds, bringing in the backdoor flush draw. Once again, I see 2 checks to me with 1 player behind. In this spot, I don't expect I'm up against a made flush. If the button had a flush draw on the turn when checked to, he's likely taking the option to bet it. However, I'm not sure what hands I can squeeze value out of. It would likely be a pretty small bet, and I'd run the risk of someone potentially turning the naked king of diamonds into a bluff and check raising me off my equity, putting me to a difficult decision. I check it back, as does the button.
I got a straight.
Straight to the queen.
Whew. Thanks, sir.
There's multiple limpers, and in the small blind, I look down at ace jack 8-5 with no suits.
All right. Bad call, good result, just for the vlog. Just to put the pain on somebody. Keep it ugly. All right, 5 of us going to a flop. How dare you, sir?
We go 5 ways to a flop of ace 4-3 with 2 diamonds. I don't like my play here, which is to check. This board is most likely to hit the players hard from the blinds, and I actually did hit top pair with a gut shot, and I have the naked ace of diamonds on top of that. I think I can lead in this spot, although check raising is a possibility as well. Still, it is tough when you're out of position against multiple opponents. It checks to the button who bets 20. I opt to make the call, hoping I can run a naked ace bluff if a diamond falls. The other players fold, and the turn comes the king of clubs. I check, he bets 50. I opt to lay it down, and he shows me 8-7-5 deuce with the 8 high diamond draw, plus the flopped wheel.
No thank you, quietly announced.
Shows me 8-7 of diamonds. Oh man, I was gonna run the naked ace bluff on your ass. Oh, you got the deuce 5 too? Oh, he had the deuce 5 too. So if the diamond comes, I can bluff him off of it though. He'd give me credit.
2 players have limped in, and in the hijack, I looked down at ace queen, jack 5, but with no suits. It's not a great hand by any stretch, but in a later position with a lot of connectivity and high card strength, we can try to see a cheap flop. We wind up going 7 ways to the flop.
I work in mysterious ways, bitches.
The flop falls 6-5-5 rainbow, giving me 3 5s with the best kicker. When it checks to me, I bet 35, and the small blind is the only caller. The turn is the 3 of spades. He checks, and I can only assume my opponent has a remaining 5. The other cards on the board are more likely to be in his hand than in mine, which means he's more likely to have a full house than I am here. Not wanting to get check raised, I check it back, the river falling the deuce of diamonds. He checks, and I guess I could go for thin value in this spot, assuming he's got a worse 5 than me, but I opt to just check it back and take my showdown equity, and then...
Wheel? No, I don't. Sorry, I thought I had.
We both have the same hand, ace 5.
I thought I had ace 3.
He's got ace of clubs, 5 of spades, jack of hearts, 9 of diamonds.
7, 8.
We got the winners out. That's all that matters. Thank you, sir.
All right, guys, this was a roller coaster episode. We flopped quads, we ran into quads, we lost some bomb pots. We had a lot of good table banter with the guy saying like and subscribe for extra commentary when I misread my hand at Showdown. So I had fun with this one. It was a little bit more work, but some good content, I think. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys don't forget, 1,000 chip giveaway, KFG Club. Details in the description box below. Don't miss out. That's going to be, I think, starting May 19th, Monday. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to giving away some chips to everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We will see you guys in the next episode.
Like and subscribe, bitches.